Hello, and welcome to Recipes with Ben. In this video, we'll be pickling jalapenos and carrots together. The jalapenos provide the spice, and the carrots will balance that with their natural sweetness. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's start with what you'll need. First, you'll need 3 carrots, 4 jalapenos, a couple cloves of garlic, black pepper, a mason jar, and equal parts of vinegar and water. Begin by cutting up the carrots into bite-sized pieces and remove the tops and bottoms. Then give your pup helper a little snack to make sure everything is up to snuff. And once your pup approves, add the carrots to the mason jar. Next, for the jalapenos, remove the tops first and then slice them into half-inch pieces until you reach the tips and discard the tops and the bottoms of the jalapenos. Add the jalapenos to the jar with the carrots. At this point, I realized I needed a bigger jar, so I kept calm and pickled on by transferring everything into a bigger jar. To figure out how much water and vinegar you need, I like to first fill the jar with water, then place an empty jar on a scale and decant the water back into that jar to see how much volume you'll need. Because the density of water is 1 gram per mil, the mass of the water equals the volume you'll need. Then using the scale, I pour out half the water because we're going to need equal parts of water to vinegar, and I pour that into a clean jar. Next, peel 3 cloves of garlic and lightly crush them by pushing down with the blade of a knife. Then add the 3 crushed garlic cloves to the pot with some black peppercorns and toast them over medium heat until they start to become fragrant. Once they're fragrant, add the equal parts of the water and the vinegar and bring the pot to a boil. Once the liquid becomes boiling hot, pour it directly over the jalapenos and carrots, and there should be just enough liquid to cover everything. Then place the lid on top of the mason jar and screw the cap tight. Flip the jar over to mix everything and allow it to cool in a dark place overnight, such as a pantry or a closet or somewhere else. Once they're cool enough, you can eat them. But again, once it's cool, they'll form a tight seal with the lid of the mason jar. But after you open them, you can keep them in the fridge for months at this point due to the high acidity from the vinegar. But that's only if they last that long. These pickled jalapenos still have a strong spicy kick to them that I think would go great on something like nachos or tacos or pizza or anything else that you can think of that wants that extra little kick. The carrots absorb some of the spiciness and probably will absorb more over time, but they're balanced due to their natural sweetness of the carrots. I've seen some other recipes where you can add salt and sugar to fine-tune the balance, but I think these simple pickled veggies are awesome the way they are because they accent the natural flavor profile that exists. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.